As the holidays wind down in New Orleans, come along with us on a night out to the Sazarac Bar, a streetcar ride, and a Reveillon dinner at Commander's Palace. We took a walk down Royal Street in the French Quarter on our way out to the Roosevelt Hotel, home of the famous Sazarac Bar. The French Quarter was looking festive and all ready for Christmas. We decided to return to the historic Roosevelt Hotel once again after our lobby hopping date a few nights ago, since it had been too crowded to get into the Sazarac Bar that night, and we thought it would be fun to stop by on our way to Christmas dinner at Commander's Palace. We also wanted one last look at the beautiful holiday displays in the lobby. I love the architecture of the Roosevelt, which has both 1890s and 1920s design elements that represent the different phases of the hotel's construction. The Sazarac Bar opened in 1949, but it moved into the space we know today in 1959. Aesthetically, it is fairly simple, but the people watching is always interesting, especially around the holidays. It is also a popular spot for people to come to before shows at the Orpheum Theater across the street. After a little Christmas toast at the Sazarac, we took a few photos in the lobby before heading over to Carondelet Street to hop on the streetcar. The St. Charles streetcar line is an easy and direct means of travel between the French Quarter, the Central Business District, the Garden District, and Uptown. It is used by both locals and tourists alike, and tickets are easy to purchase via their app, Le Pass. The ride out to the Garden District took around half an hour. Commander's Palace is at Washington Avenue, which is also where Garden District Books and Lafayette Cemetery are located. Commander's Palace is an iconic New Orleans landmark dating back to the 1890s. It has won numerous accolades over the year and is a favorite fine dining establishment for locals and tourists alike, led by some very famous chefs over the years, such as Emeril Lagasse and Paul Prudhomme. We love coming here for our holiday Reveillon dinner. Traditionally in New Orleans, Reveillon dinner was a celebratory late-night meal that followed Christmas Eve midnight mass, but now it is served in restaurants throughout the holiday season. The famous teal blue exterior of Commander's Palace dates from the 1970s, and I love how over-the-top retro it is. At Commander's Palace, we were seated in the garden room, which is a festive room with large windows overlooking the old oaks and the courtyard of the restaurant. We both ordered drinks from the holiday cocktail menu. Patrick had a cranberry punch, and I had a sage and pear cocktail. It was called Time for Papa Noel. Our dinner order consisted of a carrot and sweet potato soup for the starter, and for our mains, I had the Louisiana pumpkin pave, and Patrick had the pecan-crusted Gulf fish. As a vegetarian, I appreciate that Commander's always has a creative and well-thought-out option for me that goes beyond boring pasta and vegetables. For dessert, we both got the Creole cheesecake. I'm not even a cheesecake fan, but I always make an exception for this, though I still had to take most of it home. I love that they still wrap up the leftovers in tinfoil shapes. All in all, thanks to Commander's Palace for yet another memorable holiday Reveillon dinner. Since it wasn't too late or cold, we just decided to take the streetcar home and enjoy a last bit of our Christmas night on the town.